Thank you for joining us, Uche. Good evening. Welcome to Saturday. So how far?
Finally.
Thank God, though.
You know what I did? I had to close all my applications on my phone and then now tried it again to see if
Okay, okay.
it's better.
Okay, thank God. Finally, right? Although I don't think we won't stay too long today. Let's just, by God's grace, we'll talk about this topic. No, it's not that broad. It's just something that's really straightforward. Sure, the topic alone gives an explanation. Living within your means. You don't have to go above and beyond to live
Mm-hmm.
a good life. So let's talk about the definition about what does living within your means really mean. What I think it means is, staying within your resources, not trying
Mm-hmm.
to please. Let me give an example. I've heard of some people who try because their friends can travel out for holidays, like during the long holidays. They want to please people and say, okay, my friends and their families are going to the UK for summer, and they too they now borrow to travel. That's what.
Exactly. That's a
So
really good example.
so instead of using the words, I'm just trying to explain what people do. Some people take loans from banks to travel abroad just to please, just to prove that they can travel out. Some people take loans to buy phones that they want to, because people they can use an iPhone or a smart Android or an expensive Android phone. So this is how a lot of us have gotten into debt because we are not basically living within our means. So let me hand over to you for your own definition of living within your means.
All right. Thank you very much. In fact, I'm really excited that we are talking about this topic, especially in this current economy where there's inflation, everybody's trying to survive. We are chasing dollar and naira. It's not smiling right now. So yes, it's a really great topic, and this is the right time really to talk about this. So what do we actually mean by living within your means? It just simply means managing your finances,
Mm-hmm.
right? Managing your finances in such a way that you are not breaking the bank to get some things done, right? You are not exceeding your, what's it called, your income. Your expenses is within your income, your monthly income. So you are not shooting the roof, right, to get some things that deep down within you, you can't afford it. Literally, you can't afford it. So yes, that's just like a summary of what that actually means. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for me, and it's just the truth. The A lot of people do not understand when we talk about finances. I know we all know that we all want the best for ourselves, especially when you come to a certain age. We as women especially, even as men, we want to wear some particular type of clothes, we want to make some particular kind of
Mm-hmm.
hairstyles, we want to, have some particular, live in some particular areas. But the truth
Mm-hmm.
is, what if you cannot afford it? So that's where we
Exactly.
now, um, this topic comes in. A lot of people escape it. And you see, now we're even very blessed in Nigeria because we don't even have this option of credit card that people in other civilized countries have gotten into the bankruptcy because of. Oh, I just like those things, they buy it. Oh, I just like this, they buy it. So you see, and everybody is spoiled because it's
Mm-hmm.
an option of buy now, pay later. And then there's going to
Mm-hmm.
be
Mm-hmm.
a receipt coming in later. And it's piling up. Today you buy things of $3,000, tomorrow you buy things of $5,000, and it's piling up. We're looking at millions of naira. Now some
Mm-hmm.
Nigerians have gotten, we now have credit card in Nigeria, so some people have
Of
started
course.
doing that.
Of course. Of
Okay,
course.
at the end of the year, my office will give me 1 million bonus, and you are already spending for what you are not sure What if you are not able to keep that job till that time? What would you do? So these are the things that we look at when we're talking about finances. Finance is so important that the outcome of your life, you can actually destroy yourself because of debt. And when
Mm-hmm.
people choose not to live within their means, they don't know the harm they are doing to themselves. So it's a topic that we cannot escape, and we must talk about it, and we must also prepare ourselves for the new year that is just 2 weeks away from now. Are we going to continue the same spending lifestyle? You just see a lot of women,
Yeah,
they can just
yeah.
see something they like and pass. Even when you know you don't need it. The Bible says the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So want and need are two different things. For example,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a slippers, you need it. Then you can buy. Not that you have 4 slippers and you want this one because it just caught your eye. You go back. How much is this slipper? So we are used to this kind
It's
of
true. It's
it
true.
just caught my eye mentality. I just love it. It will fit me. Then you start planning. How can I cope? So sometimes you know that this thing is conversion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sometimes we are converting. Yes, sometimes we are converting. And if we are not careful, we take things that do not belong to us because of our, our ability looking for things that we don't want to take. So, and all of a sudden, you see yourself now, you are taking this, you are taking that, buying this, you're buying that because you're not able to control your wants, for things that you basically don't need. So there should be a separation. You should be able to segregate as a person, right? What do I need and what do I want? And David was so sure about that statement. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, meaning that he has everything. Another translation says, I have everything I need. I have everything I need. Meaning that the want is what you think you need, but you don't actually need it. Wants
It.
are things that you can
Exactly.
say, okay, I can do without it. You can do without traveling. The people that you are traveling to their country, they've not come to your own country. Many of them are sitting. So you see, if you're able to think, you won't do some things that your wants is pushing you to do. All my colleagues are taking their family for summer. Let's go to. You are listening to that wife instead of your wife. Instead of you to tell her, get it behind me, you sit her. It's not hard. Easy, and you will get and you will get into debt because you could not say no. So most of the
Mm-hmm.
time, yes, all my friends are going to Takwa Bay. All my friends are going to Lakwe. You carry
That's
yourself,
what Ziba
and you know
research.
that you cannot go. What are you joining the crowd for? Hey, my children, I really like them to go to Corona, but you know your salary. You
You know
will
your
be in
salary.
debt.
Exactly.
Who told you
Exactly.
that the school they go to in primary school is important in the future? Nobody really talks about primary school when we grow older. Nobody. It's just you that
Mm-hmm.
talks about it. What really
Mm-hmm.
matters is the outcome of your life. It's not really the school you went to.
It's
So
not
you
this. It's not
see,
about.
yeah, and this our generation for me, they are not ready to understand that it is not about the things you have. Jesus
Mm-hmm.
himself said it. He said, your life is not in the abundance of things you have. I don't know. How can we understand that it is not Gucci and Chanel and all these things that really determine our worth in life? You are allowing
Mm.
musicians show you diamond chain and cars. They are not happy. They want you to be jealous. They want you to be feeling
Exactly.
pressured.
They
If you
want
are
to give
not
that
careful,
impression that everything is going on well for them.
and they're deceiving you because the likes on social media makes them feel like, okay, people like what I have. It's a lie. You are looking
Mm-hmm.
at Benz. It's any car that is more than how much, that is a luxury that can be avoided. But people will not
Mm-hmm.
know. Once you see
Mm-hmm.
any young girl see Benz like this, hey, they'll be looking, who is driving that car? They want to follow. Who told you that it's about the vehicle? It's not about the vehicle. What about it? Is your life, if Jesus can tell us that our life is not in the abundance of possessions, because when you die, nobody will give you best in the grave. Nobody will pack your expensive clothes and shoes. They will give out your houses. They will sell it. right? They will sell it. So why are you conscious about the things that are material? These are the things as Christians and as born again Christians we must think about. Yes, Uche said fake lies. Fake. And no people.
It
I hear
is.
people even go and borrow wig. That's not all though. The one I heard of recent that shocked me through me was that somebody said that they used to carry their frame to people's house, maybe their friend's house that is fine. They will not snap there. I said, eh? He said,
Wow.
yes. That they used to do it in the island. All these their friends that have, big houses, they will go there.
Big
They will
houses.
now do videos and you will think that's their house. Ha! I said, wow. He said they will snap in front of people's gates. They will say that
Yes.
it's their
I've heard
house.
of that before. I've
Yes.
actually.
They will say that it's their house. Can you imagine? So let me hand over to you to talk about some of these things that people are doing, all these people living above their means.
Oh my. Okay, all right. So, I would like to also dwell on the fact that, the reason why people actually do some of these things is majorly because of peer pressure, right? That's one of the key things why people actually do these things, why they live above their means, right? Why they find it very difficult to live within their income, right? They want to feel among, so to speak, right? And there's this saying that, I mean, you need to cut your coat according to your size. I know we hear that often, but do we really actually stick by it? Right? So cutting your coat according to your size is just doing what you can do, right? In a low key, affordable, right? Don't spend extravagantly when you can't afford it, right? I hear stories of weddings, right? I'll use weddings as an example now. So people actually spend quite a huge amount, millions, right? Millions and billions of naira for just a 1 day event. Okay, and then weeks after the wedding ceremony, they start tasking people here and there, please, could you borrow me, could you borrow me, could you borrow me? I really don't know. In my mind, I'll be like, okay, so this was just the 1 day event. Yes, we ate, we drank, and then everybody went back to their various houses. You are the ones in it, dealing with it, right? So why not just do what you can do, right? People are actually getting married in their living room, and their home is beautiful. They're enjoying their marriage. So it's not about the quality of the wedding, but it's about the marriage, the institution itself.
Eh, ha.
It's about so I think people actually forget that, and then they are carried away about the whole the whole wedding gown, let my wedding be on Bella Naija and all those kind of things. So I think yes, it's one of the major it's one of the major reasons why people actually overshoot their means. Yes, yes. It's one of the major reasons. It's one of the major reasons. And also having that stability of finances is also very key. So even if you are earning um there's this saying that human needs are insatiable, right? So
Exactly.
even if you are earning 1 million, it will not be enough.
Ah, of
If you
course.
are earning 2 million, it won't be enough, because that is when you start thinking, okay, I think I can get myself the latest iPhone. I mean, I can afford it. I earn more now. Right? I got a salary raise. Okay, so that's when you also think of changing. And there's nothing wrong with the current car you are using,
Ah.
right? So, so I mean, these are the issues that we need to actually discuss. It's worthy for us
Ah.
to discuss about it.
Yes, yes,
We can't
yes.
keep development.
Yeah, it's very true. Like now, what you said that you see someone now, okay, maybe they were earning 500, it now doubles to 1 point something million. They'll now be thinking of how they can get a car that is 8M. How are you going to pay? What about you? You consider the things you're already doing so that you don't go
Mhm.
above and beyond. They start running into unnecessary debt. Now, the one that is common now is that immediately someone just makes it according to social media standards. They'll go and buy
Mm.
house and post it on Instagram. They'll go and buy
Yes.
car and post it on Instagram. Then some of you will not be saying it's the Lord's blessing. I don't know. Do you people, do they really understand the meaning of God's blessing. You think it's actually material things? Those
Mm-mm.
blessings are the things that are not even physical. I'm talking of good health, the gift of life, the gift of sleeping and waking up, sound mind, peace
Peace
that
of
surpasses
mind.
all human understanding. You know,
Yeah.
the church needs to understand it. Because even pastors are missing it. Where they are talking, the Lord will bless you, buy cars. Is it that? What is it? Are you going to heaven with all these properties? We are not saying that these properties are not good. I will have my own house very soon by the grace of God. I want to have a car, or, I'm comfortable with it. Not that
Mm.
you shouting cars, houses. Are you going to do anything with all of them? If you don't have children that you are giving it, maybe one, okay, you're giving it to your children, then what are you
Mm.
doing with so many? You have to ask
Exactly.
yourself. You see,
And
so
you
these
can't drive
things,
all the cars. You can't be in 10 houses at the same time.
I don't know. Then you hear some people when they die, they say they were 10 cars parked in their compound. Haba. What are you
Vanity.
using it for?
It's
I believe
vanity.
that probably if it's a family, maybe two or maybe three in case one fails. Not that you are carrying 10. Ah, even if you are the world's biggest billionaire. Till tomorrow, we don't even know where Dangote lives. We've never seen his house. We don't know his
Mm-hmm.
car. Do you think he
Mm-hmm.
doesn't he doesn't he doesn't have those things to show to us? But check it, it's people with poverty mentality want to show that we bought car, want to show that we
True.
bought
True.
house. Do you know where this Femi Otedola is living? Has he shown you his house? So we need to check ourselves as Christians. If Jesus can tell us, is there anything you want to do, you need to count the cost. Count the cost of when you start showing people your house on social media. Count the cost of when you start posting cards. Because once you start, you will never stop. We need to be
It won't.
very careful, because I think the way the church is going, everybody is forgetting the essence of Christianity. And when I mean essence,
The
Christianity,
core
Jesus was
essence.
hiding. Jesus was not looking for how to be seen. I used to wonder, say, when I see people, I'm sorry, maybe it's not everybody, but me, I like hiding. I can do all the work in the church, but I don't want people to recognize me. But at the end of the day, it will happen. So when I now see people that I want to be in the media, I want them to see me, I'm like, hey, do you really know that Jesus said the greatest is the servant? Announces people. You will not announce yourself. But what is
True.
the church doing now? We want to showcase ourselves. We want to post. We buy house for pastor. We post. What is really going on? Everybody wants to be living above and beyond. Want to pose and show. Show life or show peace is not for the children of God. So we must understand that living within our means, it is a God, it's commanded by God. You must
Yes.
count the cost. It's compulsory. You
Mm-hmm.
must count the cost of the things that you are doing. You must count the cost of what you are doing, even right now and in the future. That's why he said in Habakkuk 2 to say, write down the vision, make it plain. God is
Make it
even a
cool.
planner. Yes,
Yeah.
the way he created the world, he started day one. Oh yeah, let the darkness be light. He counted, he organized it. So I don't think God will be happy with any of us that will just say, hey, you just see things, you are passing a shop. I just feel like buying, you buy. Is that the way Jesus wants us to really live? If you need it, like you need to buy things for your house, fine. But not that I couldn't just pass that dress. Meanwhile, your wardrobe, you've not worn some things for 2 years. I mean, you cannot set. You say, no, I don't have time to set this wardrobe, I'm tired. Yet, you don't give, oh, that's the worst part about some of us. We don't give. We will say,
Mm-hmm.
no, I cannot give it. It's too expensive. Do you know how much I bought it? I cannot give it because you are not wearing it. There's a time, end of the year, set your property, give.
Give
There's
out what
time
you
for
are
everything. Give.
exactly.
Look at your children's clothes that you don't need again. Give. Not that you are even coveting, adding to the one there, you are not using it. God is looking at all of us. Covetousness is not part of being a Christian, a Bible believing one. So living within our means is mandatory. It is
Mm-hmm.
because you will not be having heart attack when you know that you are not borrowing. When you see that sister Mary, you start hiding. Hey, I never paid for that shoe. Oh, hey, Jesus. Hey, I've not finished paying for the phone. Oh, you block people's number. The new one they are doing now is that they are even They will say they will buy and they will not pay. Why? Is that what
Mm-hmm.
God commanded? That is what a lot of people are doing. They will deceive people until the person is tired of calling. So we need to, change our mindset, getting things we know we cannot pay for. Doing competition with your madam in the office. She's buying iPhone 14. Me too, I need it. Who said it? Why? What is it? You must, you see some people, they must snap in the mirror so that we will know. You already know what you are doing because you want to show us that I have this food. Praise the Lord. Is it
Right.
hope you are not in debt? That is the question. Because when
Mm-hmm.
you pose for people that cannot see you, I call people on social media ghosts because I know you might know you can't know more than 100 people on your Instagram. It's not
True.
possible. They are ghosts. You don't know them. So imagine snapping your house and posting it for ghosts. Snapping your house and posting it for strangers. Snapping your car and what is the vision in showing? Even if you can afford it, it's not the way of God for us as children of God.
Absolutely.
Everything that we are doing, we ought to live. The Bible says, do everything. Philippians chapter 4, verse 5. In moderation. In
Mm-hmm.
moderation. If your mission, see, this God that we serve, he knows, he says he looks at the motive. Remember when Samuel went to anoint the king and immediately he saw the first brother of David. He said, this must be the. God says, stop there. Who told you it's about looks? God knows motive. Those that are
He
pretending.
qualifies
They,
the unqualified.
he know, so if we like, do this one, do that. God is watching. Say, this one, I know you are doing it for showbiz. I know you are not living with it. God knows whether people that are seeing you and me, they don't know our hearts. We
Mm-hmm.
too don't know each other's hearts. Whether you are doing it for service or you are doing it to pretend, God is seeing everybody. And he said he will reward accordingly. In the public, the one you are doing in the private, he will reward in the public, meaning that both the good and the bad, everybody will see the reward in the public. So it
Yes.
is essential. We know the truth. We ought to live within our means. You know your
Give ex-
salary. Use it the way it is. Thank God for what He has given you. I even think another reason why people are not living within their means is that they are not actually grateful to God for what they have. Because if you are grateful, you will not overdo. You will not go and kill yourself because you want to please people. It shows that you don't trust God. You don't believe in His word. Because if you believe, you won't want to do more than yourself. You want to take laws into your hands because you want to enjoy. There's time for everything. If God can give you a salary of 300K today, He can make you earn 1 million tomorrow. Wait,
True.
patience. Patience is what will get you there. Not being in a haste to be like your female friends that are buying hair of 300K and you know you cannot buy.
For
Just
this.
like, there are so many things that we are doing just to, I say if you might not get wig, I go weave the hair. Is anybody going to kill you for weaving your hair? But you say, hey, if I don't buy this ashwebi now, and you don't have. Me, I know how to tell people I know they buy you. I know they buy. I'm sorry.
There's no
If
shame. There's no
they,
shame.
right from time, even before I got married, if you tell me buy ashwebi, I say, see, I'm sorry. I don't used to buy ashwebi. If you like, don't talk to me again. I know they hide myself. It's when you learn this in this world that you cannot be a people pleaser as a Christian. If Jesus said, let your yea be yea and your nay be nay, there is
Yes,
no maybe, and you see. I don't know how to explain, no, I cannot buy. There's no, and they've carried this competition to children. That's why parents will be going to school, they know they cannot pay the school fees. Every day they're explaining with the school. You see, there's no, why are you doing that to your children? Take them to a school that is okay, within 100,000, within 80,000. It's okay.
50,000. Like they can comfortably pay.
You say no, you want to go to the one that they are paying 300 per term. Can you pay it? You have to ask. If you are not earning up to 1 million a month, you cannot pay 300,000 school fees. So
Yes, yes, yes.
ask yourself, if you know you cannot do, don't copy your sister-in-law. Don't copy your brother-in-law. Because we are friends, now all of our children must go to the States. Who said it? Is it
Mm-hmm.
right seated? Me, I know how to tell myself the truth. Though. I like to go to this school, but we cannot afford it.
For
We will go
it.
here. My twins, carry them to their sister's school. All of you will go there. It will start, it's better than for you to be thinking, the school fees, you will be thinking, January, how will you pay? You have to tell, it starts from discipline, living
Mm-hmm.
within your means. It will pinch you, to pay you that you cannot afford it. But wait, the God that delayed now will not delay forever. It
It's
starts
true.
from listening, talking to yourself. You and your spouse, sit down. What do we really want? Oh, we want to live in Lekki, but we cannot afford it. Go to Yaba, go to Surulere, go to Bariga, manage. Those all our friends are in Lekki. Even doing with their mind. So we have to tell ourselves the truth that I'm not in competition with anybody. When you get to that level, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, remove your eyes from those your friends that say, Kumi, see what I got today. You too, you say, God, me too, I cannot afford it. They do it, oh. Hey, you will see some girls come and say, hey, have you seen the clothes we just brought from the UK? And my sister-in-law bought all their YouTube. It's like, God, me, I don't have somebody that can buy all these things. Don't worry, your time will come. It's step by step. I've learned it in this life too. Step by step, turn by turn. The person that did not have yesterday, you will be shocked what will happen tomorrow. You that is
Yes.
looking at that person, look at that. They cannot even do wear fine slippers. Who told you that God will not do it for them? So we need to learn. You will learn the hard way that your wilderness today will not be your lifestyle tomorrow. But if
Mm-hmm.
you rush, if you jump God, you know what will happen to you, because you will be, in short, you will be the one that will run back to God crying for help, because you went above him and said, God is
Above.
in charge of my life now. I want to live like this. And he's telling you, stop.
Exactly.
Stop. We don't hear. Don't do it. Don't follow your friend. Don't say you want to go to America for holiday and you know you cannot afford it. You just want to, then you start telling people, oh, we spent summer in the US. When you know truly that you cannot go, you just want to
Exactly.
problem. So I think God really needs to help our generation. There's so much competition, and it's good to be, see what Uche just said, it's good to be contented. Don't wait, don't let greed make you get into a life of this, a life of regret that, God, if I had known, I would have not followed this people. Some people even
Mm.
buy car because they want to prove to their neighbor. What is it? You know, the things are weird in this life.
So there was a
Yeah, I even
particular
see somebody
person.
that was doing all these things. Traveling abroad because he wanted to be on the same level with his colleagues. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
it didn't end well. It
Oh
didn't end
God.
well. He had to pay the price of
Mm-hmm.
going through wilderness. When I mean wilderness, not having money to pay school fees at all, borrowing up and down. He did not see who help him because he was proving. He wanted to have the latest Jeep, he bought it. When the problem came, they collected the car,
Mm.
different things. So we must try our best that no matter what I see with my colleagues or my circle of friends, stay within your means. Make up your
Mm.
mind. If your heart is saying, just do now. Some of them will even be dragging you, come now, let's enter private jets. With which money? One person 2 million. Hey, I no go, make I go enter my earpiece. If you see, there's you just see one musician today, just started today, next tomorrow is snapping inside private jets just to prove. Who are you deceiving? You are deceiving yourself, because at the end of the day, you will lack tomorrow. That one you wasted, you will look for it, because you will learn the hard way that never live above your means. This is a topic that even me, I will go back and meditate on it, because it's teaching me a lot. That no matter the situation, no matter what people are doing around me, this one that people were shouting, hey, let's leave the country. They will tell you, 12 million. They pay that, hey. And the way their mouth is so sweet. It's just 12 million I paid. Oh. I got my TOS. I got it.
POS.
I say,
Maybe
wait,
I
I
paid
say, who should
5
I be begging for 10 million? Dash to come and traveling out. I say, okay, no problem. They will entice you with all these things. Just bring 5,000 US. I say, to do what? To keep agent. I say, agent. If he doesn't keep, and if you see the way some people talk, you be like, where did they see this money like this? And they're just saying, just bring your own, you will get it. I say, me, I tell myself, I'm not going to fall for all this stuff. Because the day you fall, it's you that your own will enter voicemail. They will not see your money. So people are very sweet, they are very good in sweet talking you to make mistakes, to pressurize you to join the crowd. Oh, let's go here. Everybody's going to this country. Let's go. These are the
And do
issues.
you know that it also leads people to their early grave when you live above your means?
Exact
You live to their
hypertension. They are calling
early-
you.
Exactly. Because you want to also be among, you try to outrun some things that you know that you can afford it. And then you start having headache, you start having symptoms of high blood pressure, then it leads to hypertension, then from hypertension it now leads to death, and then everything is vanity. Everything is
My
vanity.
sister, see the way I've laughed today. This topic is very funny because it is. I told you me I don't used to go to Instagram. I'm sitting there because I just go. Which kind of place is it? Which you just see somebody who start posting. They will start. The way we are praising, people just they are. The Bible calls it lovers of themselves. That is
Yeah.
what is really. Then those that cannot focus will now be thinking, let's see my mate too. See the husband she married instead of you to face where you are going. Hey, see where they are living. Hey, they even give birth abroad. I mean, like, it is really wrong with all these people. So instead of you to, be killing yourself with all those things, why are you going there? Don't go.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I know how to discipline myself. If I start seeing that people are positive, today I'm in Mexico, tomorrow I'm in Bahamas, next week they will be. Some of them have even created story page on their Instagram. Hey, I say, all to, all to showcase. And me, I now told myself, instead of me to be seeing all these people that will be annoying me for no reason, I'm not even interested in traveling to where they are going. Let me just stop coming here. I was able to discipline myself so that I won't see what will make me sin. But a
Yeah.
lot of people don't know how to discipline themselves. They will be going there thinking of their life. Hey, look at they did Easter in social country. In July, they were in Canada. In December, they were in US. You will now be measuring your life because of somebody else. So, by the grace of God, it's actually a conscious effort that we all have to take. The
It
Holy
is.
Spirit cannot help you alone if you don't agree with Him that I will discipline myself. If you allow
Mm-hmm.
yourself, see on my name, so they have gone straight, you go and steal. Bye. Me, I don't know how to do more than myself. I remember the day I asked my person, what is the name of this hair? They said, nah. I said, okay, thank you. It's fine, though. I know they buy hair way past. I said,
Now.
keep the hair. I said, I know the one that fits me. Thank you very much. Another day, I will look for who dash me hair. I know they buy hair that is too Before when you ask me for my balance, I will be speaking English. So my sister, God will really help us.
Amen.
We really need God's help. eh? Go, leave this place just to impress people. But that's what Uche said. It's true. Just to impress people, we just
Impressed.
want to.
Impressed.
Just to impress. How long
But
are we
it's for
going
the
to
gram.
live to
But it's for the
impress?
gram.
How long?
It's for the
Like
gram.
you said, the end of impressing is death.
It's there. Though.
There's a price.
It's
Because
a
by the time you impress, the debt. See the man, did you see there was a guy that committed suicide recently. They said please let these children go away from here. So Jingo. So they said that I don't know whether he bet, but somebody was saying that there is more to it. How can you go and bet with 2.5 million? 2.5 million naira. So they bet with he bet with 2.5 million, believing that he was going to believing that he was going to win something big. You know, they believe that once they believe that once they bet, they will win. Go, they will follow you. So that's how he now lost everything.
Hmm.
He came on Instagram and was crying on live video, but nobody actually believed he was going to kill himself. But he did.
Did
I met someone who said he knows him, that he was shocked that the guy could do something as
sorry.
terrible as that to himself, because the guy is a businessman, that he has always had money. So maybe
Hmm.
he went and did some. It must be more than the bet. Must be more than the bet. Must be more than the bet. And then he went on Instagram like crying that he was finished. And before people could know it, this guy drank, I think, the sniper. Okay, Uche, you saw it. I didn't go there to read the news. I saw it on someone's WhatsApp status that I know. And the guy said that he knows him in Port Harcourt. They used to hang out. I said, ah, ah.
Can you imagine?
So because of debt. So the problem is maybe he even borrowed the 2 point. Why?
We
How
borrowed
can
it
you
off.
really believe that a bet will give you riches? Bet. Ha.
We borrowed
If you
it.
even tell me bet 5,000 and then shake head, five, I not bet anything. Because if I lose, I lose. There's nothing like you win, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
why would you buy the 2.2 million, a whole 2 million? Some people's rent of 3 years, you put it on bet. Ah, no. So he made a mistake and now he's dead. It's so unfortunate that killing. Oh, he borrowed it. Wahala. Okay, so borrowing it doesn't mean that his family will not pay. That is the
Mm-hmm.
problem. Okay, killing yourself, will it solve it? It can't. Because the person will still go and look for his family members. I hear of some people that even after they die, the lender will go and sell the things they can sell to get some
To
money. That's
recover
why we
the
should
money. Yeah.
never get anything that is not our own, because we believe that we can, at the end of the day. So I think we've come to the end of today's interesting conversation. No? So we
Right.
can go round up. These people are coming to disturb me. I'm trying to beg
Okay,
them.
guys, okay. So, having said a lot already, right? I would like to share that the key principles, right, that I feel people should imbibe, right, in learning how to live within their means. First of all, you should have a budget, right? Have a budget of what you want to buy. Like, for example, if you are going shopping, stick to that budget as much as possible, because everything will be doing get me, buy me, buy me, buy me, right? So focus on why you went to the market, or focus why you are at the mall, right? And also spend wisely, have a good spending habit, distinguish between what you need from what you want, right? Just like as Sophia mentioned earlier, prioritize essential things that are needed and avoid debt, right? As much as possible. Save for your future, invest. I can't overemphasize on that. Let's invest as much as possible. Don't eat with your two hands. Right? So save for the future, you know, put your money in investments, and be wise about the investments that you are making as well, right? Don't delve into what is too risky. So you need to also be wise about that. Adjusting your lifestyle, right? Don't say because all my friends are buying XYZ, let me also buy my own Lamborghini, let me also buy my own this, my own that. Live within your means, right? Be contented. I think I got that from my father. My father is an accountant, right? So you can imagine accountants, they they always keep records of everything that they buy and all of that. So that's also, I imbibe that culture as well in my marriage, how I spend, and also in my children as well, right? So you need to always be careful how you spend, how you live your lifestyle, you never can tell what the future holds. Like as it is now, we are hearing what's going to happen in 2024. There will be famine, there will be this, there will be that. We all need to be careful and be prepared, right? So as we are preparing, let's also pray along at the same time and also be wise with our spending, right? So that when that time comes, we have what to eat, we have at least we have a roof over our head, you can pay your bills and then live averagely okay, right? So that's my own take on it.
Thank you so much, Fumi. Thank you, Uche. You really joined our conversation. So the thing is, you've said most of it. Budgeting, planning, it's good to plan. The one who doesn't plan, you're already planning to fail. Write these things down. So you know that, oh, I'm going to the market for so thing. Go there for it. Not that you go there, they were calling me for jeans. I did not just know, I just liked it. And I also saw, those excuses that we give over spending, indiscipline. We have an excuse for it. It was just beautiful. So I pray that the Lord will really help us to be disciplined, to live a life that is, worthy of Him, that He would say, oh, this is my child, someone I can trust with resources. And that's why some people never have, because they are never content. So it's not that God is wicked to you. He just cannot give somebody that is not content plenty resources, because He knows you will waste it on a lavish or unnecessary lifestyle. So, with this conclusion, I think we've come to the end of today's conversation. Very hilarious and interesting topic. I want to believe that those of us that are here, God will help us to keep living a disciplined, contented life that gives glory to Him. Whether we give or we're saving, everything is to His glory at the end of the day. So thank you so much, Fumi, for being a part of this
For having
Saturday.
me.
I don't know, we missed Nkechi, she didn't come. So thank you, Uche. Thank you everyone that joined. This is Wondiva Global Community. If you want to be part of us, send us a message. It's a community of wonderful women who are growing spiritually in the knowledge of Christ. And this is almost the end of the year. We still have 2 more wonderful Saturdays where we'll be sharing and learning from each other. Thank you so much once again, and I wish you a wonderful weekend ahead and a beautiful week ahead. Thank you, Fumi. Have a good night. Thank you, Uche.
All
Okay.
right.
Good night. Bye.